Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What we're going to do today is I am going to show you how to sublimate on, well, it's a trick. It's a sublimation trick on how to get sublimation onto a black shirt. I will link down below a video I did where I used clear HTV on a white t-shirt to get a sublimated image onto it. In that video, I did try to do it on a gray t-shirt and it didn't work. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how, basically the same method. I'm going to be using the clear HTV and we're going to get it onto this black shirt by basically layering the clear HTV on top of the white HTV and then subbing on the clear. And that's what we got here. So if you want to learn this nice little trick, go ahead and stick around. All right, so I am on Cricut Design Space here, and I wanted to show you how I get this all set up to print and cut and everything. So this is the image that I'm going to be using. I did get it from Etsy. And it's the 6.75 that it needs to be to go ahead and print in Cricut Design Space. Because I'm not making this for anybody, I'm going to go ahead and use Cricut Design Space so that I can get the machine to cut it for me. But basically what I need is I need two layers. I need a layer that's going to be for the white vinyl, and I need a layer that's going to be for the clear vinyl. And the way I'm going to do that so that it matches up is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add an offset. And the offset is going to be my cut. And I'm just going to kind of size it so that it creates a border, but I don't want like a huge border. And I'm using the blue line. Okay, so that's a pretty decent size right there. So this black, I want to turn this into a basic cut. And I'm going to leave it gray. The gray is going to be, this gray is going to be the clear vinyl. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to duplicate this. And I want to make the second layer, this is going to be the white layer. I want the white layer to be a tad bit smaller than the gray, which is going to be the clear. Okay, so the gray layer is going to be the clear vinyl. The white layer is going to be the white vinyl. The clear is going to go on top of the white. And then this image is going to go on top of the clear, which is the gray. Okay, so this is how we're going to layer it on the shirt. And that's basically how I got the measurements for everything. So we're going to go over here to make it. I'm going to be cutting on a mat because my gray and white is not smart vinyl. And then I'm going to cut everything on one mat. So basically this is going to be my white. And I'm going to make this mat size 12 by 24 so I can get everything to cut at one time. And then I'm going to go ahead and move this to this mat because I don't want to unload the mat and reload it. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to cut the white. It's going to cut the white. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put a white piece. I'm going to cut it right here. And then I'm going to put a gray piece, add it right here and cut it right here. So it's going to cut both pieces for me on one cut. All right. So I am going to go ahead and get these images printed and cut out. And I will meet you guys over at my heat press. All right, guys. So I'm back here. And I do have my two pieces of vinyl cut as well as my sublimation image. So basically we're just going to be layering the white underneath the clear, and then we're going to sub the image onto the clear. Okay, now I know some people are like, why can't you just do the white? You can't really sub on the white for some reason. Maybe the white is not coated with the polyester the way that the glitter is or the way that the clear is. I'm not sure what the difference in makeup is as far as the vinyl, but the ink doesn't take to the regular white. It just takes to the white glitter and it takes to the white, it takes to the clear. I will link down the first video I did with this HTV. I did sublimate on a white shirt and it subbed beautifully. Okay, it looked really, really good. When I tried to sub that same image on a gray shirt, it didn't show up because there was no background. It was basically like, this is transparent. So it was the same as trying to sub directly onto this black shirt. You're not going to see the ink because there's no background for the ink to adhere to other than the black. So the ink just adheres to the black and then you can't see anything. So that's how it looked when I tried to put this clear on a black shirt. Well, the shirt was gray. When I tried to put it on the gray shirt, that was what happened. So that's why I'm doing the white behind underneath the gray so that the image has a background to kind of adhere to so you can see it. Hopefully that made sense. I am going to be using my Easy Press because the trick to this clear vinyl is to use light pressure. If you do not use light pressure, the paper is going to stick to the clear HTV. It's going to stick to it and it's not going to come up. You have to use light pressure. So because I don't feel like adjusting my heat press, I'm going to use my Easy Press. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and press this for about 10 seconds. I'm going to do medium pressure with the vinyl, the white and the clear. We just want to get it to adhere. We're not trying to do a full press. We just want the vinyl to adhere to the shirt because we still have to press it 2 more times. Okay? So there's the white. Now I'm going to go ahead and layer the clear on top. And then I'm going to use a Teflon sheet to cover it. And then we're going to do it again. Another 10 seconds with some medium pressure. We just want the vinyl to adhere to the shirt. All right, there is the clear. Now we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna let that cool for a second before I put the image down. I'm gonna grab some butcher paper to cover it. Okay. So that's pretty cooled off now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my sublimation image and I'm going to put it right on top. And I'm not going to tape it or anything because I'm going to use some butcher paper and a Teflon sheet because I want to make sure I protect the vinyl so the vinyl doesn't melt or anything. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set my heat press on top. I'm really not going to, I'm going to apply like super, super light, like barely touching it. Okay. My Easy Press is on 375 and it was 45 seconds. I think I want to do 50 though because I'm not doing any pressure. I still want the ink to transfer, so I'm going to do about an extra 5 seconds after this goes off. But I'm just going to let the press basically sit on top of it so that it has that light pressure. If you haven't already, please join my Facebook group, Crafty Mamas. I will link it down below for you to join, as well as follow me on other social media. All right. So that has been about 50 seconds. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and wait for it to cool. Hopefully it'll come up because it's acting like it wants to stick, so I don't know. It may not come up. Yep, I'm gonna wait a second for it to cool and see. And I'm just gonna go ahead and try to take this off. Okay, so it did sub. The paper still kind of stuck to the, even with that light amount of pressure, it's still kind of, the paper, it's like a tricky game with this. Okay. So, it's subbed. It's on there. It's just that the paper in some spots kind of stuck to the image, like right here. So the only thing that I would suggest, is possible, all you have to do is just play with the pressure settings. So I did 375 at 45 degrees. I'm sorry, I did 375 degrees for 50 seconds. So with just letting it sit there. So maybe I could have done, I probably could have done like 40 seconds, maybe. Okay. But it is possible, and it does look, as far as the color, it does look pretty good. If you're wanting to try this, see, like you see the spots right there, that's the paper. That's all. So it is possible, you can go ahead and sub it. It's just you got to play with the settings a little bit, and the colors really do look vibrant. Y'all see that? And it's glossy. So let me answer some questions about why do this method, why even do this. So I know that a lot of people want to get the sublimation onto shirts, and they want to be able to put it on cotton. Of course, you can't put sublimation directly onto cotton without some type of help, whether it be a spray bright, whether it be polyacrylic, whether it be easy subli, whether it be, you need something. Okay, you have to use something that's just the way that it is. I know it sucks, but there's nothing you can do about it. So why do this method? There is easy subli out there that you can use. I've tried it. It really just depends on your preference, on which method you want to use. Now, why use this over the glitter? I know, like, if this were a masculine shirt, like for a man, men don't like glitter. So I ended up still picking a girly image, but let's say, I don't know, this was an image of a rapper or something that they wanted to have on a black shirt, and they wanted it to be glossy like this. You wouldn't use glitter because the men don't like glitter. So you could use this as an alternative, you know, for a man shirt. So I like this method. There's a couple extra steps to it, but again, it gives you the cotton feel. This does feel like regular vinyl. That's all that it feels like. So if you've ever put vinyl on a t-shirt before, that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel any differently. It doesn't feel any heavier. It doesn't feel any denser than just putting, if this was just some vinyl on a shirt. It feels exactly the same. But like I said, that would be the reason why to do this method. Okay, I know a lot of people ask that question, why even go there? But yeah, it's really just your preference. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys that we can put this on a black shirt with the clear HTV. You just have to layer it on top of white. Now, of course, you could just put this on glitter if it's for a woman, and it would come out really cute as well with the glitter. But if you're doing a man shirt and you don't want to use the glitter, then this is definitely a method that you could try out. All right, but that is all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, stay safe. Bye, guys.